Okay, let's see if this works. Round two. All right, you guys. Actually still a little bit early, but that's okay. Well, I'll try and start again and see if this works. So far it doesn't look like anybody's in here with me. If you guys come on in to the chat, just leave me a comment so I know that you're here. Because I don't know if I'm alone, but I don't think I am. Also, you guys can start, hey Johnny, good to see you. Your little ones are so beautiful. I'm obsessed. Hi Kat, your little guy's so cute. You guys can start just leaving questions in the comment section, and then I'll start answering them. For those of you just joining me, my name is Ashley Granger, and I'm a family life specialist. A lot of people are confused about what that is. And basically, when I was in, you're welcome, Johnny. Yay, it's working. You're so welcome. When I was in school, I was going to school for a child development degree, bachelor's degree, and we got offered, hey, we want to take an extra 4 classes and get a second bachelor's degree in family life specialist. I have to turn this off because I can see myself and it's tripping me out. Okay, way better. I'm just gonna turn that off. Anyways, so they were like, hey, like, do you want to get a second degree in family life specialist? And I was like, yeah. And we learned so much about, obviously with child development, we learned a lot about family systems because everything having to do with family affects a child. So yay, you guys are invited back. Woo-woo. Okay. Hi, Tara. Anyways, so basically, we are able to do the same thing as counselors. I can actually do couples counseling, which I've done on a few couples, and I have this really awesome activity that talks about your values, and it's really awesome, and it's really brought people together. So yeah. So anyways, all of these things I'm going to continue doing on here, but if you are in the Southern California area and this is something that you're interested for me to come in and do in-home, I do offer those services. So just message me if it's something that you're interested in, and we'll figure out a time and all that good stuff. I also kind of came up with this like harebrained random idea last night in yoga. So next week I'm going to be doing my next video, and it's going to have to do with, hey Kate, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I was having technical difficulties before. Anyways, it's going to have to do with getting ready to go back to school. I know it's a little bit early, but we need time to prepare, and let's face it, time's going to fly by this summer. So, but I'm going to have a very special guest helping me with that video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It'll be either on Monday or Tuesday. I'll keep you guys posted. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. If this is something that's helpful, and you want me to keep doing them, cool, I'm down. If you guys have ideas of something else that you would rather see, cool. I put on workshops, and that's been really amazing, so we can do more of that, but just let me know. Anyways, you guys can start commenting or leaving your questions in the comment section, and I can start answering them. I know, Tara, you had said that you wrote yours down. You're so cute. Yeah, so just start leaving questions, and I'll start answering them. I don't know who was with me on my video like 2 minutes ago, but I was explaining that last week I was having a bit of a rough week. I had both the kids that I work with home with me, and they're amazing children. Like it's not even normal how good they are. And I used to be the little girl's teacher, and I've been with the little boy since he was 3 months. We have our routine and our rhythms, but it's been a while. And I was feeling really depleted, and I just realized how much my patience was just so thin, and I felt really guilty about that because it wasn't them. I mean, they were amazing. We were so busy. We were at museums and the pool and swimming and but I just realized, I needed to take the weekend, and I have this luxury because I'm not a parent yet, to go fill up how I needed to. I was able to sleep and go hang out with friends that filled me up, and but I just realized how, again, I'm not a parent yet, but working with, kids all day long, it depletes you. And again, I don't know if you guys heard this in the last video, but I actually had a conversation with the little girl, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, if I'm being short with you, it's not you. You guys are being amazing. It's me, and my patience is just I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And she just looked at me, she's like, you just need to take a deep breath. And yeah, I just feel like that was like exactly what I needed to hear. So just like a little experience as I was waiting for you guys to ask me some questions, that I go through it too. And, I get to come home at night and have my peace and quiet and come to my sanctuary that I call my house and chill. So it's really important to ask for help or notice like your own triggers. And, like, man, I'm feeling really just low and I need to do this, this, and this. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Anyways, that was my spiel. So, okay, let me scroll down here. Okay, so Tara, I'm going to read your question out loud. So let's talk about almost 2-year-olds. Oh, what a fun age. It really is like one of my favorites. She'll be 2 in August and has gotten into the habit of just straight up ignoring me. When she doesn't want to do what I'm asking, it drives me nuts. My patience is shot. Advice for her, for me. Oh, Tara, this is super normal. It's that good old 2-year-old ego screaming at you, and she wants to be in control, and she's realizing, and I have had a few conversations with you, that's a big deal for her. Like, she wants to feel in control, and she's learning how to do it, and a lot of times it's how they get a reaction out of us. And sometimes, well, at this point, they don't realize, like, oh, like, this is, what? Lost you guys. Are you there? Oh my God. Let's try that again. I totally just had a brain fart. Yeah, they are testing us, and, they don't know yet, like, oh, this is negative response from mom or dad, or it's positive response from mom and dad. All they know is they're getting a reaction out of you, and that's all they care about. So in certain situations, I feel like I use my pretty calm voice all the time. And so I used to work as a behavioral therapist, and a lot of behaviors that are unwanted, we would ignore. Now, if you're asking her to do something and she's not listening, you just say, hey, I don't like when you don't listen, and it doesn't make me feel good, and I want to work with you together. And again, they're going to grasp some of this and some of it they're not, but it depends too on what it is, because it's like if it's bedtime and you say like, it's time to go to, I think your little girl, I think you pronounce it Verdi. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think that's what it is. If it's like bedtime or something and it's control, that's how she's going to, feel like she's got some power in the situation. So, I feel like, okay, so this is something that it kind of goes along with this. We learned in school, I think I learned in school, I don't know, somewhere. It was called the 4-3-2-1 method. And so a lot of times for kids who are going through, like transitional, they have a hard times with transitions or control. Bedtime, for instance. I'll use this as an example. So like when I put Luke down at nap time, we race up the stairs and try and beat each other into bed. And then usually I'll jump in the bed after he's in there. So like his energy level's at a 4 and so is mine. We're both at 4. Okay. So then our routine is that I sing him 3 songs. He gets to choose the song, so he has control in this. So, and it's usually the same 3 songs. And so, like, say the first one's like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. It's like I'm jazzing up the song, and by the end of that song, I'm at a 3. And all that means is I'm starting to calm myself down and lower my voice and be even keeled. And usually half the time he's still like spazzing out. But he starts to take suit and he follows. And then like the next thing is ABCs. And I'm talking ABC, you know, and he's sometimes singing with me, and I'm trying to come down from a 3 to a 2. And then by the last song, which is always Three Little Birds by Bob Marley, gotta teach him music right, I'm at a 1. And basically what we're doing is we are trying to get them to mirror our energy. And it's hard because that's like, I'm done. Like, I need the kid to go to sleep because I'm about to lose my mind. I'm hungry. It's my lunchtime. But if I'm amped up, he's going to be amped up. And so I'm trying to get him to come back down, and it works. And of course, especially, he's 3.5 now, but when he was 2, oh, he would, thanks girl. He would, you know, get out of bed. And especially when it was transitioned from like the crib to big boy bed, it was like this newfound freedom. And it was, he had to figure out his control, and it had to be on my end that I need to be more patient and, you know, work with him. Like, this is a new environment for him. Yeah, so I don't know if any of that had anything, like, maybe type in, give me an example, and then we could, because, I mean, that could happen in so many different situations. So give me an example of, like, when she would ignore you. Tara's saying, definitely makes sense. If I come at her frustrated, she's going to lock up. Exactly. So she's responding to your energy. And again, it's so hard when you're amped up, anxious, having anxiety, like overwhelmed, to just be like, oh, sweet little child. Like, you just do the best that you can. But it does help for you to be their mirror of what you want out of them. Right now, are we yelling and being crazy? Hey, Shannon, I love following your journey. Your life is so cool. Yeah, we want to be their mirror for where, you know, we want them to be energetically. And it's hard sometimes, but we do the best that we can. And so if we come at it, and a lot of it too is like verbiage. Big thing with 2-year-olds is control, as I've stated a billion times. And so I like to do, I know I mentioned this in the last video, control. You know, if she's having a hard time getting dressed, hey, like, do you want to wear this, you know, what shirt do you want to wear, the blue or the purple? And it's giving her back that sense of control. Or do you want to try putting it on yourself? A lot of times if she's seeking that, then you give it to her within your means. And it's also where you're at, where your temperament is at. You know, that's another thing that, like, we forget with kids. Okay, good. You're giving me an example. Okay, so mid-morning, and I'm telling her we have to get dressed, and I'm already stressing about getting out the door, and she will not even acknowledge me telling her we need to get dressed. Oh, there's more. How do I do that? Oh, yeah. Go pick something out. Okay, so perfect. This is kind of what I was talking about. She just sits on the floor and refuses to move. So a lot of this is because maybe she's expecting that she knows what's going to come from you, and that because she senses you're getting frustrated, she knows that you're going to be at a 4, and it's going to, and you know, there's something, it's a reaction. So my suggestion is, and this is if time permits, give yourself an extra 30 minutes because with children, they move, especially little ones, they move like sloths, and this is like my hardest thing, one of them, being patient with. I just started teaching Luke how to get himself dressed, and to start, I would pick out his clothes, and I would say, here you go, here are your clothes, and I would let him struggle at first to try and get himself dressed, because their whole thing is, I want to do it myself. And so as I would see him struggling, I would say, oh, do you need some help with that? And I would just help him with like one piece of it. You know, like with his pants, I'll say like, okay, here's the tag. Put the tag on the floor. I mean, they are sloths, right? Put the tag on the floor. And it took a while, and it's the same thing. It was like, we got to get out the door. We're going to, hurry up. I would do the same thing. But once we took that time, because it's a process and it's something new that they're learning, it's a learning opportunity for them. And it's a good thing for them to know, how to do self-care and get themselves dressed and all that kind of good stuff. So giving them that time that like, okay, this isn't a task for me to get out the door. This is a learning opportunity for my daughter. And I'm going to bring her the clothes and I'm going to help her get dressed. Give her some of the control back. And then help her out along the way as she's trying to figure things out. She may get frustrated. Oh, let me help you. And it's a matter of you keeping your energy at a 1. And hopefully she'll mirror that. Or even letting her, now at this point, like I've been working with him for maybe like a month. And today he goes upstairs and I'll say to him, okay, you need a short sleeve shirt because it's hot outside, shorts, socks, and underwear. So he will go upstairs by himself and he will pick out those things. And sometimes he'll forget the socks. I'm like, oh, you forgot the socks. Come on back. But I give myself literally an extra 45 minutes because these are crucial processes that, again, we look at as tasks. We got to get out the door. We got 80,000 things to do. But it's something, Karush, hi, buddy. It's something that we want to rush them through, but it's their learning process. This is, how else are they going to learn unless we take the time to teach them? So that has worked really well for him. He gets his little shirt on and his little pants on and he's just like, look what I did. He's so stoked on himself. So, try that and see if it works. Give yourself that extra time. It makes a huge difference and approach it as it's a learning opportunity. You said, great advice because I have the tendency of hijacking activities just to get stuff done. Girl, same. Amen, sister. Definitely appreciate the patience reminder and sharing control. Genius. Oh, my sister's calling me. Duh, Tamara. Anyways, so that to me, especially with 2-year-olds, is huge. Like, my friend, Karosh. Your little daughter's so beautiful. Court, hey girl. You guys, if you're just joining, start typing in questions that you have in the comment section and I will answer them. I will probably be on here for another 15 minutes. Your girl's got to go to bed soon because I'm an old granny. Anyways, Tara, I hope that helps. And it's super normal what she's going through and hey mom, and what you're going through is very normal. And I think that a lot of parents forget that it's like, oh wait, my kid has to take the time to learn this. And if I stop now and take the time to teach them and really try and be patient, which is so freaking hard, then it just makes it that much better for both of you. Now, let's be real. There's some days where you're just like, I gotta get out here because we have a doctor's appointment. And I will say to Luke, today Ashley's going to dress you and he does not like it and we will go, but I'll explain to him when we're driving the car, we had somewhere to be today and I'm sorry you couldn't get yourself dressed tomorrow or today, but tomorrow I promise you can pick out your own outfit and whatever he picks out, that's what the kid wears. And sometimes he may look a little bit homeless, but he's proud of himself and that's so much more important to me and to him in his development than, him matching. So I hope that works and helps and super, super normal. And again, just be as kind as you want to be with her. Be kind to yourself. Oh, somebody's having a joyride outside. Be kind to yourself too. We're human and sometimes we just don't have the patience. And sometimes I don't have time to watch a sloth put their clothes on. I just want to get it done because that's where I'm at. And that's okay. So, thanks, girl. I'll definitely keep this in mind. Including him is a great way. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Including them and making them part of it. Because, again, they're just curious. They just want to learn. It helps. And I don't know if like you want to start off with letting her pick out her own clothes. Maybe she would be great at that. So yeah, so I don't know. Give it a go. Let me know how it goes because I'm curious if this advice is actually helping you guys. It looks like I don't know if she wants it to be read out loud. I'll answer, Carrie. I don't know if you want yours to be read out loud, so I'm not going to, just in case you want it to be private. But I will answer you back. Really quick, I'll just take a quick little break. If you guys didn't hear, starting next week, I'm going to be doing a video about going back to school. And for, littler kids, I mean, we can do them for older kids too, but it's more for like preschool readiness, kindergarten readiness. And I'm going to have a special guest helping me answer those questions. So let me know it'll probably be on Monday or Tuesday. So, hey Tam, you just tried calling me, but I didn't answer because I was doing this. Hey sis. Yeah, so anyway, so that will be next week. What else was I going to say? And then I'll do like answer one more question. And then you guys can always message me on here. You guys can call. I think my phone number is attached to both my Instagram and my Facebook. Yeah, you guys are always more than welcome to get a hold of me. I will get back to you ASAP. And again, if you guys are looking for services more like in-home, I can come. Hey, sister. I can come to the home and we do observations and, we see what's going on with whatever issue you're having and we can create a action plan to make things better. And also I do couples counseling, which I think I laugh because it's something I kind of forgot about, but I started doing this really cool exercise on a few couples. It's called the Relationship Value Profile, and it's really awesome. And the couples I have done it on, it's been amazing. I actually did it on my parents just to I thought it would be interesting. And they've been married, they got together when we were 10. I don't know, they've been together since I was 10. And to sit there and listen to them talk about their own individual values versus their values as a couple was amazing. And they learned so much about each other. And it's really cool. So if it's something you guys are interested in, let me know. And if you are in the Ventura County area, I am planning on being there a couple times this summer, but I don't mind making a special trip, or we can always do it, over Skype or whatever. If you guys don't have any, it sounds pretty interesting. You had your parents do it. That's great. Yeah. 20 years. Thank you, Tamara. Oh, good. Okay, Kate. P.S. Kate, I miss you a lot. Okay, so Kate says, okay, serious issue. Little Miss Fancy Pants, which is her daughter, adorable, enjoys taking every toy out of her room or kitchen or whatever she feels like playing with, takes it all out, dumps glitter on it, and refuses where did it go? Oh, refuses to clean up. She's 3.5 now. I've tried waiting until it's all clean. Tried telling her next time her toys will be restricted. Nothing seems to stop her from doing it. And this is new. Hasn't ever acted like this. At least not this bad. Okay, so Kate, obviously she, again, I feel like this is an attention-seeking behavior. She's trying to get your reaction. And my number one thing would be that glitter's out. You don't get to have the glitter if you don't know how to treat it right. And if you want the glitter, then you need to earn it. And the best way you can earn it is, let's do a sticker chart. And every time you dump your toys out, if you clean them up, you get a sticker. And when you earn your stickers back, you can have your glitter back. But you don't get your glitter back until you stop dumping it on everything. Take it away. That's all right. And if she's upset about it, good. But when you are having this conversation with her, as I was just saying to Tara, be at a 1 or a 2. Like, it's a conversation. You're communicating with her. Hey, this is something that you're doing that is not okay or acceptable, and I don't like it. And so now we're going to take this away. And if it's something that you enjoy, you need to earn it back. And the way you earn it back is by acting the way that we know is okay and acceptable. And some people are against sticker charts. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think some kids respond really well to them and other kids not so much. But yeah, take the glitter away, girlfriend. And if she starts to throw all of her toys away, take those away too. Hide them. You do not get to have toys unless you earn it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know if it's something that she would respond to, but I think it's trying, it's worth a shot. But yeah, she's trying to get your attention for something, or she's trying to release some sort of emotion in herself. So I don't know if there's extra stuff going on, which you and I can talk about later. But a lot of times kids will act out because they don't understand, like, oh, I'm feeling frustrated right now or sad or whatever. So I'm going to communicate this by talking about it. They don't know, like, their way of dealing it. I mean, sometimes don't you wish you could just dump glitter on crap because you're mad? I do. Like, that would be amazing. Be pissed off. Like, but that's just not, yeah, don't know if they will work with on this piece, but I will try. I mean, yeah, I think number 1, take the glitter away and explain it to her. Not in an angry way, but we're done with glitter. You don't get to have glitter anymore. And so you know how to treat it right. And we don't dump glitter on things. Glitter's for decorating pictures. And maybe when you do reintroduce it, like, keep it that controlled control. Like, we're going to use glitter in this and see how we do, on this gluey picture and see how we do. And then you can earn more glitter. But she does not get that back, what she wants, until she earns it. But maybe it's just her way of reaching out and saying, I'm having a hard time, Mom. Like, and I don't know how to talk about it. Ask her, are you upset about something else? Why are we dumping glitter on things? Is something frustrating you? You never know what you can get out of them. Especially at 3.5, like, they understand so much more. I mean, you work with these kids all the time. Like, they understand more than we give them credit for. So let me know if it works, and let me know if you want to chat, like, if there's other things going on that are affecting her behavior, because she's trying to get your attention for sure, especially if she knows that it's making you mad. But good luck, friend, and yeah, please give them a little hug and kiss for me. I miss your kids. Toddler's the OG passive aggressive. Always, man. I get manipulated every day. And if you guys think that toddlers can't manipulate, you're wrong. They are the #1 manipulators ever. And I see it and I call them on it. It makes me so angry. I'm like, how do you know how to do that? You're just so little. But they do know. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm actually losing light. And I'm going to be in the dark here in a minute. But let me know. Oh, sorry. Kate saying, you know me, everything is usually kept in arm's reach, paint, paper, everything. But I'll talk more about it with her. Her dad is a problem. That really could, though, like, seriously be affecting her and her behaviors, and because she doesn't have control over something really big, and so she's going to dump glitter out. It makes perfect sense to me, but she needs to have the guidance that it's not okay. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. If any of you guys have questions that I did not get to, please send me a message and I will get back to them. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. Hey, Candace. How are you, friend? Congrats on the new baby. Your family's so cute. Kat saying, oh boy, what I have to look forward to. But see, that's why it's great to have somebody like me, because I'll help you prepare for it. Right? Right. Send me questions, messages. If you guys have any other questions that I didn't get to or I didn't see, I'm still figuring out these live streams. It's kind of, I don't totally understand. Let me know if what we talked about tonight works, because that's awesome. And if it doesn't, then let's figure out something else. Again, I will say that I think I lost you guys for a moment. I do in-house services, so let me know if that's something you're interested in. The relationship value profile is really awesome. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in doing with your partner. And then next Monday or Tuesday, me and my special guest will be talking about school readiness, how to get your kiddos emotionally, physically, all the things ready to go back to school. And I know it's early, but let's get prepared, and summer's going to fly by. Thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. And it's not easy getting on here and being vulnerable, but I really appreciate it, and I hope that it's helpful and worth it. So I hope that you guys have a great night. Good luck to all of you guys, and I'm always here just a message away. Night. Bye.